How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch bottoms and tops in the stock market. And today I want to talk about SPY, and everyone's trying to get ready for this big market correction. And I get it. It's fun to be in early, but I want to give you guys exactly my system on the right points of price action you want to get on, the right levels to give you that best risk versus reward. And do keep in mind, guys, if you want to know how to do this system, do keep in mind I have a premium Discord for $6 a month. You get my exact trade alerts right in here, a premium chat, over 1,000 members, and you won't regret it, right? But let me show you the system before you decide to join. Here's what it looks like. You're going to have these three bands, and you want to wait. Let me get rid of this trend line. We obviously all know there is a trend, and it's just going up and up and up and up, and it's bouncing perfectly off this line. So I just want to show you that there. And you can just eyeball it and see that. But what we want to see is, we want to see price for a buy zone to be close as possible to this bottom band, which I customized the setting. And then the top band is a sell zone. Obviously, since this thing is ripping up, we're going to look for more signals at the sell zone. And then the middle band is where price has to correct to. There's a certain amount of time frame that it rushes to it faster than other time frames, and I know exactly over a month time frame it usually rushes fast to that middle band, especially for SPY, right? So I just wanted to guys show you some of the things I mentioned in my chat that I said for SPY I was going to get SPXS, which is an inverted chart of this, where if SPY goes down, SPXS goes up. And I did alert, somewhere in here to get some shares, and then it went down somewhere in here and went down. Because the main reason why is because of the price distance right here. As you can see, we're always touching this middle band. When we get overextended, we touch it fast, right? Here was a perfect example. This was one of the best rallies we've seen in a long time. We had a 1101, a touch here, and then guess what? We didn't have a touch all the way till 104. That is one of the longest you will see, about a 2-month time frame. And if you see anything like 2 months time, you have to, really get into some. Look, first of all, I wouldn't be buying it. I'll be waiting for a correction. And then, obviously, I would take the opposite direction here because it's going to correct. So right in here was a nice alert here because, one, price was touching the upper band. That gives you a solid signal. And so you can scalp it down a little. Put your stop loss. I like to use stop losses. May not have a good entry. It goes down. And guess what? If it does try to retest up to my level, I get stopped out. And I wait for the next retest of the upper band. Because a lot of times you will see it touch up here. These are strong sell levels. You get a nice correction. Obviously, if you're doing puts, this is a nice area from 470 all the way to 466. That is a nice put gain. But you just got to be aware, oftentimes we do see a retest on the second try. And that's the retest on the upper band. And this was your money change. This was your money gain of 473 all the way to 466. Massive gain for the puts. And then, since we knew it was going to touch the middle band, any type of retracement upwards to test this high is going to get retested to the low. So massive gains right there for the bears. As we know, trends can always break. Trend is your friend. It's nice to ride them, but do keep in mind, if you're seeing price way up in here, this is not where you take any kind of bullish action. This is where you can either take your shares, for a profit, and if you want to, ride the trend again when it hits this blue band right here, this middle band. Because we have been rallying perfectly, making all these new higher lows to a T. It's going to eventually revert, but no one knows. But I do want to also be on the action if we're getting way up in here. I want to ride that wave down because price has to hit that middle band. That is the main thing to know. As you can see, every time price is going up, it's hitting that middle band, and that's where you're getting those corrections. Those are reversions to the mean, and you can make massive money. Like right in here, 501 all the way to 489. That's massive $10 move you could have potentially got right in here if because you knew there was a gap, and then we got close to this. So you could have just kind of, accumulated a lot. This is what I liked about this one right here when I was learning the Discord. We had a trade at 221. We touched the middle band to a T, and guess what? We have not touched it yet. It's 315. So round of 1 month would be 321, and that's why price was going to it fast. I did want to see a little more up for an ideal setup and a little more time distance, but we did have a nice gap of not hitting the middle band, and that's why we had a little reaction here. And then we can, once it hits this middle band, it can resume to the uptrend if it wants to. If it doesn't, then we'll break it, and it's going to be a bunch of bear action, right? And that's when you start seeing this bottom band being touched. And that's what you see right in here. You had, you know, this, it works to a T to any side. You know, if you want to be a bear or bull, anytime you have these gaps, they are getting filled nicely and beautifully. Just like right in here, you see when price gets up to the upper band, that's when you start accumulating your puts if you like to, along with a nice gap of not hitting the middle band right in here at 220. We hit it at 525, and right in here we're going to count about 626. That's close enough, in my opinion, about a month, and then we start resuming up to that next trend, right? And then right in here you have this gap, and then it fills it again. So that's what you're going to have for SPY. This was one of the beautiful plays right in here. Nice big down moves here, and then you got enough. So SPY, I know a lot of people love SPY because there's so much volume, a lot of eyes on it. A lot of people are trying to make the next diagnosis for the bear market, right? And they're trying to be like, okay, this is going to be. I've seen people calling this thing. This thing has been calling to make a bearish move, you know, forever. I've seen people alerting this right here. You know how this was a top right here. I've been seeing people saying, okay, this is the next big bear move. Up here's the bear move. This thing has wrecked bears, you know, forever. And that's why you do not want to bet fully against the trend until it's alerting these price points up in here. I feel confident knowing that if we're at this upper band, these are customized settings to be where sellers are going to be in control. We have big time distance of this gap not being touched. I feel very safe taking a nice correction trade. And that's what these are. These are correction trades. And you can make massive money doing this. As you can see right in here, and then this big candle here, and then another big flush. Those puts, you know, some of these are $10 moves on the put sides. And yes, it's fine to take the calls as long as you have a nice stop loss below here if it breaks the trend, and then good. Look, you can make massive sides on both ends. This right here would be a nice little area, you know, for calls, and then put your stop loss right under this middle band. If it triggers, you know, that's fine, and then, you know, you did your best because the trend will eventually fail. We all know that, but you ride it till it doesn't. But you want to also ride both sides, and I'm not buying any calls if the price is way up at this upper band, along with a big time distance, is what I'm saying, guys. So, yeah, that's my theory on this. I've wrote this thing many times. It's been really nice to just ride the wave, and then also, you know, ride these inflection points to be a bear too. But this is, you know, obviously very bullish. But if it goes up where I think it is, this red band, then I'm going to obviously look for put sides, is what I'm saying. You want to have a system like this to know when to be careful and when to be bullish. Once I saw the market way up in here with a nice time distance, I knew to stay cash because the market is looking very weak, and right in here we had a beautiful fake out. It was rallying, and then it just couldn't sustain it, and it's getting very weak in my opinion. So, and also I want to show you the weekly chart. Look at this weekly chart here. It's just been rallying forever. And when you see a weekly touch this upper band, then you know to be scared. It has not done that yet right here, but I know, like even on a COVID crisis, you see this? This one's on the COVID crisis. To a T, we get one of the big buy signals ever. And guess what? Of course it's going to rally on a weekly buy signal, right? And right in here, we actually had a nice weekly candle here, and it flushes it out. So just be careful there. Obviously, higher up time frames are more important. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to know when I did alert SPX shorting the SPY on those two situations there that I showed you, and a lot of members made money on it. But do keep in mind, I have a premium Discord. If you guys want to see the exact system, I have a setup video, how to trade options, the best trend reversal strategy, and then my setup on TradingView. All this for only $6 with my exact trade alerts that I alert in real time with entries and exits, and then a premium chat with a lot of members discussing everything for $6 a month. If you want to join, go to the YouTube comments below and in the description, and click on the link that says join the premium Discord for the best trades. And these are the best trades. As I have shown you, they have very low risk and high reward potential. And I've been doing this for over 6 years and have a 95% win ratio. I'm not lying about it. I've taken, over these couple of months, 3 dozen trades, and I lost 1 that would have been a winner. So the trades have a high percent win ratio. And if you click that link, it will take you to this free chat landing page. If you're not new to Discord, all you have to do is go to the subscriptions tab, hit premium chat, and when you do that, it will ask you to be alerted to subscribe, and it'll opt you in for only $6. If you do it on your computer, it's a little cheaper on computer because it avoids that iOS fee. So, like I said, and it's only $6. The reason why I keep it that way is because any account can do this system. You don't need $100,000. You can trade this system with $100 if you really want to, because $6, you will get that back so easily. And if not, you can cancel anytime. I'm so confident in this system. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I got tired of losing, and I know exactly when to buy. I know exactly the candles to ignore. I know when price has to go back to, and I see a big picture of what the market makers are doing. These algorithms are just painting a picture. We're going up and down in waves, and we're looking for those inflection points when the price is up at the red band or close to the red band with a big time distance gap. That's what we're looking for, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment to me, what you think. Any type of engagement helps the algorithm spread it to other retail traders, and it means a lot, guys. And I hope to see you guys in the Discord, and let's make some money together. Peace out.